motorsport. Put that thing in sports.
Hey YouTube, I need to make a quick life update. I'm in my first year of dental school and I love my career, my profession, but it's just so rough. I have no time during the week or even months to spend making videos. So a lot of stuff has happened that I haven't really filled you guys in on yet, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know what's going on. So I'm in my last semester of dental school for my first year, and it's a 4-year program. And my last couple videos that have been posted were all about my 2018 M2 LCI. Since then, I've owned 3 cars, and I keep getting some notifications that I'm getting new subscribers each week, like 5 to 10. And I think that you guys should know that that car's gone. I do have a new, very cool car that I want to show you guys in my next video, but the M2 is gone. I have another M car, and it's fast. So if you should stick around to see that, but basically I'm gonna talk you through what happened with the M2. So I bought the LCI version. You know, every German car manufacturer usually has a 7-year cycle, and the 3rd year is the LCI, then they run it for another 3 years, and then that 7th year, they drop the lineup. And so I bought the 3rd year, the LCI, thinking that I would have it for at least 3 years, and that there'd be no other significant changes on the car, and then I could drive it and own it and have fun. And that was the case. I think I only owned the car 8 months, but they made the LCI, and then something happened, and they ended up bringing out a competition variant. Now, in any other BMW thus far, the competition variant has always had the same engine, okay? And so I didn't care if they made an M2 competition with the same N55, I could care less. But they changed the engine. They changed it to the S55, which is not just a moderate power bump. That's a different car. You know, they added different M seats, they added the steering wheel M buttons, they added the M mirrors. Basically everything that the M2 should have been for the LCI variant, they went ahead and did 1 year after the LCI. So it's almost like they made 2 LCIs, and I saw that coming, and I knew that my car would be worth nothing if I kept it. Not nothing, but you know, at least a $10,000 hit pretty quickly. And being in dental school, you know, I have to be pretty smart about the cars I buy and own, or else, you know, I'll just get bit in the rear. And so I ended up parting out my car and selling it. And so that car's gone. For guys who have M2s and are curious about how that went, I picked the car up for 56. I sold the car for 50, and they let me take everything off the car. So and here's what's pretty cool. I think I spent about $3,500 on all the car parts for that car. And when I sold everything that I had on the car, I think I ended up only losing $400 in parts. So BMW After Market is amazing. If you have a bunch of parts on your car, please do yourself a favor, part them out. Take them out, keep the original ones, because I was able to enjoy an intercooler, you know, an intake, an exhaust, a downpipe, everything on that car, new wheels. I mean, so many things I was able to enjoy for almost a year, and I lost $400. You know, you can't do that. You can't buy a shirt or a pair of shoes and sell it and only lose 12% of your initial investment like you can with BMW parts. So that was really, really cool to see. I really enjoyed all that time that I had with the M2. And yes, I do wish I still had that car. You know, at some points I'm still like, man, you know, that was so fun. And you know, that's all I can really say about that. I got out. Once I sold everything back, I ended up netting like a $5,000 loss. And so losing $5,000 on a car that you've had less than a year, that's annoying, but it was a brand new car. I picked it up myself. So driving it off the lot and losing $5,000 in the first year is pretty acceptable. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's acceptable given the circumstances of basically a brand new M2 coming out that ruined the value of my LCI. That did leave a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. But hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes, and that's where I'm at now. You know, I sold that car. I bought another car, and I think I'm just gonna make a different video about it because it was such an awesome car. But but I bought another car and I sold that. I bought another car, and I'm gonna get to all these stories, but I thought I'd just let you guys know the M2 is sold. It was an awesome experience. It was a full bolt-on, stage 2, 500 horse, you know, basically as much as that car could handle without a new fuel pump, and I loved it. It sounded great. It had excellent drivability. It sounded amazing. It had great presence. It was really nimble and agile. Looking back, would I would have done anything differently? I don't know. You know, I had a DCT, I had the automatic transmission. The 2 cars I had after that both were manuals. So looking back, you know, one of those cars in manual would have been really fun, but my wife would not have been able to drive that. So I don't know. I think I would have kept the DCT looking back. I mean, if it was a future prospect, if it was like a rare, you know, if this is 10 years down the road, if this is 2029 and I'm looking at buying another M2, I would absolutely buy an M2 with the manual transmission at that point, because they'll just hold their value so much better. You know, the DCTs, they just get outdated, you know, after a decade. So that's what I would do. But you know, in the time I had it, commuting, driving, pushing the limits of the car, that was just a blast. And you know, if you're on the fence about getting one, don't be. Go ahead and get one. I really hope you guys subscribe, you know, stay with me, stay up to date. This channel isn't monetized. I don't treat this like a job, because it isn't. You know, I think it's just fun to kind of share these experiences, you know, that I have with certain cars with you guys. And so if I don't upload all that often, I'm sorry. I will answer any questions you have. If you know, if you message me on Instagram at Skirt Garage or Connor Brazier, just my normal Instagram, I'll answer whatever questions you have and try to help you guys out. But I won't be uploading a video every 5 days or every 3 days. You know, it's probably going to be every other week, or you know, once a week. But I do hope, sorry, that you guys stick around just to see the car that I just got, because it is so cool. And that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. Stick with me. You know, let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do you still have your M2? Do you think it was kind of messed up on BMW's end to bring out an LCI? Or sorry, do you think it was messed up at BMW's end to bring an LCI version and then immediately bring out a basically newer, better LCI within a 7-year life cycle? You know, I guess kind of straying away from what they normally do. Let me know. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I know a few of the other owners are pretty upset about that, you know, and I was too. But you know, they're, at the end of the day, they're a business, and I understand that they need to make money. So let me know, guys. You guys are awesome. We'll talk to you soon. Have